one step at a time. I stood at the edge of the trail, staring at the steep mountain that loomed before me. My name is Emma, and for most of my life, I avoided challenges. Big or small, they scared me. But something changed the day I lost my job. I realized I couldn't keep running away from obstacles. Life demanded action, and I was determined to prove to myself that I could overcome my fears, one step at a time. This mountain hike was symbolic for me. It wasn't just about reaching the summit, it was about pushing my limits. I had prepared for weeks, researching the trail, buying gear, and building stamina. Yet, as I stared at the towering peak, doubt crept in. "You can do this, Emma," I whispered to myself, gripping the straps of my backpack. With a deep breath, I took the first step. The trail started easy, winding gently through a forest. Birds chirped, and sunlight filtered through the trees. I felt calm. But as the path grew steeper, my confidence wavered. Every step felt harder, and my legs began to ache. I wanted to stop, to turn back, but a voice inside urged me forward. "Just one more step," it said. Around the next bend, I saw a fellow hiker resting on a rock. He smiled warmly. "First time on this trail?" he asked. I nodded. "It's harder than I thought." "It always is at the start," he said. "But remember, the summit isn't reached in one giant leap. It's conquered step by step." His words struck a chord. I thanked him and continued, repeating his advice in my head. Hours passed. The trail grew rougher, the air thinner. I tripped over roots and slipped on loose rocks. At one point, I fell to my knees, tears of frustration streaming down my face. "Why am I doing this?" I muttered. And then I remembered. I was doing this for myself, to prove that I could face challenges, no matter how hard. I wiped my tears, stood up, and took another step. Near the summit, the terrain was unforgiving. The wind howled, and my body screamed for rest. But I kept moving, one step at a time. Finally, I reached the top. The view took my breath away. The world stretched out below me, vast and beautiful. I felt a surge of pride and joy. This wasn't just a mountain, it was a symbol of everything I could achieve if I kept going. As I sat there, soaking in the moment, I realized something important. Life is a lot like climbing a mountain. The journey is tough, and there will be times when you want to give up. But if you take it one step at a time, you'll find that even the tallest peaks can be conquered. I descended the mountain with a newfound confidence. I knew challenges would still come, but now, I was ready. One step at a time, I could face anything. Thanks for watching.